Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Receivers are bunched together. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year in plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Toss play to the outside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Hoosiers come up to the line in a hurry-up. It's Mendoza. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, he had all day back there to throw the football. That's like the old days back in the backyard. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. What's taking him so long? He's got to make quicker decisions.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Catch made on the out route. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Arnold. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wide open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Now, someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Timeout call by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Hoosiers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Okay, ready?
To the air, it's Arnold. He's running out of time here. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right, lets it fly. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's reeled in. It's Cobb. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. Hit as he released it. He's got it in the open. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Cooper.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A direct snap. He gets loose. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Indiana, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The punt team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Oh, he trapped him for a sack. The Hoosiers will crank up the tempo.
What a great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Third down play for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, over. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going. Dropping back, it's Mendoza.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of his first time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks free. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry out. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Bringing pressure. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Cobb. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Breaks an open space. Tackle, but 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Timeout. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Arnold. Pressure is coming. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver grabs it, fights through a tackle. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Here's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Hoosiers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. It's another deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they come roaring back now.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down after that previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Arnold. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Got a man open, hits him right in stride.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Trying to run it. It's Cobb. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. The pass rush closing in. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.